Okay, if you guys just want to introduce yourself.
Good morning, Traveling Beat. How you doing?
Deadeye. Good morning.
I'm the Hampshire.
Thanks for joining us, you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, awesome.
Are you gonna?
I'm Sunset side. Welcome.
You're gonna ask the questions today.
Okay. So we'll start with Beat.
Sure.
How did you decide to hike the Appalachian Trail?
I mean, it's pretty much been a dream forever, and when the pandemic came around and everything sort of closed up, kind of definitely started like doing more deliberate shakedowns and things like that with an eye towards 2021, and the belief like, well, hey, if the world isn't back yet, I'll go hit the woods and kind of knock something off the bucket list. So
Nice. And how's it going so far?
so far, terrific.
Everything you expected?
Yeah, just about. So, I was pleasantly surprised with Georgia. I was a little unsure of what I was getting into. I haven't done much hiking in this part of the country, so mostly up in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic is where I've hiked. But yeah, so far so good. Really happy. People have been great. Weather's been great. Great-ish. So.
Right on. Deadeye, how'd you decide to hike the Appalachian Trail?
Basically, it just I've been having some issues back home, and being my 50th birthday this year, I decided last year to take this endeavor on and take it to wherever it takes me. So I trained all year last year to prepare for it, and here I am. I'm hiking all the way through. So.
Cool. Taylor,
Yeah.
this is your second go around. You were with us last year.
I was.
Tell us what happened last year.
Last year I hiked from February 29th to March 21st on the Appalachian Trail and got off in Hot Springs, North Carolina due to COVID. So now I'm back at it this year, trying it again.
Right on.
Yeah.
And what made you decide to start over at the beginning rather than just pick up in Hot Springs?
I just like the idea of like a whole no-bow through hike. I want to hike the 2,193 miles. I just want to do it in one go. Did the approach trail again and everything.
Wow.
And I really liked the first 3 weeks on the AT. I saw some pretty cool places.
Cool.
And if I started in Hot Springs, I wouldn't be able to stay here.
Exactly. Number one reason.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. I gotta show you something real quick.
Oh no.
Representing.
Yeah.
This is Nahamsha's store. She has a gift shop in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I can barely say the correct city name now because it's always Nahamsha.
All right. So what? Let's start back with Beat.
Sure.
What lesson have you learned since you've been out for this past week and a half or so?
I think the big lesson I'm still learning right now is not to plan too far ahead. My wife and I have made plans to meet up 3 weeks into the trail, so she's carrying around a bunch of resupply gear for me and stuff. And we had like booked reservations at Fontana Dam and all this, and now it's just like kind of an albatross. I'm like, oh, okay, how are we going to reschedule? How are we going to rework this? And really, like, town to town is about as far as you want to go. 3,
Right.
4, 5 days, whatever it is, just to get you to your next resupply. And yeah, so don't plan too far ahead is definitely the big lesson of the last 10 days and of the last whatever year or so. So.
Deadeye, has anything surprised you out here?
Not really. Like I said, I usually hike long distances back home, and it's pretty much the same type of terrain in PA, rocky and roots, and nothing really surprised me. But one of the reasons I'm doing it is because just to get away, and it's a better place, a great place here to get away and forget about things back home.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nahamsha, has any of your gear changed from last year to this year?
I think, yes. My backpack was the big one.
Okay.
I got a new backpack, which is a little smaller, so I really have to like pick and choose with what I bring. So that was a good way to save weight. Other than that, I think it's a little warmer. Like I have warmer gear this year, like a warmer sleeping bag liner, warmer sleep clothes. Because there were a couple of nights on the trail last year that I was sleeping a little cold, so I really wanted to fix that.
Going back to your backpack, what was the one last year uncomfortable or too large in volume?
It was nothing wrong with it. Just Z-Packs came out with a new one, and I really, really wanted to try it out because I love new gear.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I know some of you guys document your travels. If you have a social media you want to shout out so people can follow you.
Sure, yeah, I'm on YouTube at Travel and Beat, so TravelinBeat.
Yeah, I don't have no social media.
Okay.
Good for you.
I don't spend any time on my phone. I have other priorities in life. So,
Good for you.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
happy-
like
happy-
some meat or
I don't
wine.
like wasting my time. Yeah, with nonsensical stuff. But yeah, I dabble in wine and making charcuterie.
Nice. And happy birthday today.
Yes, today is my birthday. Thank you.
The big 50.
Yeah.
I have a YouTube channel, Taylor the New Hampshire Hiker.
Do you want to spell New Hampshire?
And I have to look at your shirt. NAHAMSHA. So New Hampshire Hiker.
Cool.
Yes.
Thanks for doing this little video with us.
All right, thanks for
Thanks.
having
All
us.
right, you're welcome.
Awesome.
Okay, so who do we have with us today? If you just want to introduce
I'm
yourself.
Susan.
And where are you from?
I'm an expat. I grew up in Virginia, but I live in Switzerland now, so I came home
Awesome.
to hike the trail.
I'm Tom. I'm from Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I go by the trail name TikTok.
Cool.
I'm Paul, no trail name. Came out of Arizona and Phoenix.
I'm Jane. I'm with him, and I'm from Arizona.
Okay, cool.
I'm Greg.
Oh yes, don't forget you. Sunsets. Let's see. What should we ask him? What is your favorite trail food so far on the trail?
I'm trail food. I'm just having fun eating my way through American supermarkets because I haven't had this access to this kind of variety for about 30 years, and I've got all my favorites to eat. So, which I hope to be heartily sick of by the end of 6 months. So I never want them again.
Wow. So you haven't been here in 30 years?
I have been back
Oh,
to
okay.
visit, but not for more than a couple of weeks at a time. I love donuts. I really like donuts. They don't pack very well, but I love donuts, and yeah, looking forward to combos. Is another those little pretzel
Combos are
things with the cheese in the
good.
middle.
Yes.
I haven't gotten a bag of. I haven't had those in 30 years. I literally haven't had those in 30 years. So yes, I will be getting some combos.
Cool. TikTok, what's your favorite trail food?
I really love the Luna lemon zest bars.
Ooh.
Really good. I've been eating them in the mornings. And then I really like the soy sauce ramen with a scoop of peanut butter in it.
Wow. Interesting.
Like
Cool.
pad thai ramen.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a poor man's pad thai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know that I have a favorite trail food. I'm still at the stage where I'm having a real hard time choking down even candy bars or so when we're hiking.
Okay.
Ironically enough, the thing that I can't stand in real life, but we made ourselves have here just to be a little bit more healthy, is that green superfood. And believe it or not, on trail, drinking the green superfood, it's probably one of my favorite things that we have so far. And I wouldn't have touched it with a 10-foot pole.
And is it like a powder form?
powder.
Yeah, it's
It's mixed with
powder.
Water, okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some vegetables.
Sure.
And,
Yeah.
I feel better when I drink it, I think, but I can't even eat a candy bar.
And does it taste good when you drink it?
No, if you drink it now, it will not taste good. But for some reason on trail, it's like, yeah, my body's
Wow.
craving it or something. It's like it hits the spot. And that's really the only thing that I've had on trail that I actually enjoy. Off trail, it's a different matter.
Yeah.
I'm still having difficulty eating on the trail, but when I do, I think probably beef jerky is one of the easiest things I can choke down. The bars, I used to think, oh great, I can eat all the Snicker bars I want, I love them, and all that type of thing. But it's enough to just get a bar down. So, but
Yeah.
beef jerky is my favorite.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have hunger for maybe the first 3 weeks or so.
Yes.
Us
But
included.
it'll come.
It'll come,
Yeah,
it'll come. Do you want to tell me a little bit about what you do when you're not hiking?
I draw, and I make books. I do bookbinding, so I make handmade journals and sketchbooks and things like that, which is nice because people can decide, what kind of paper they want, and I can mix the paper up and stuff like that. And
So you personalize them for other people and you sell them?
I make
That's
them
cool.
bespoke, and I sell them, and I earn no money. You know how it is with like handicrafts; that you're earning peanuts for your time.
Yeah.
But which reminds me, I want one of those.
Oh, cool.
But and that's kind of it. And I'm also here to just kind of think about what I want to do next. you know, because my last, I have 3 kids, and the last one has just basically left home, like you said, when the kids leave. Oh, God forbid, I don't want our cats to die, but you know.
Nice. And I've seen some of your drawings, and you're really good.
Oh,
I really like them. TikTok?
I'm a flight attendant for a U.S. airline, so I just get to travel and get paid for it.
Can you give us a little example of your speech you do?
I mean, we don't do this at my airline, but we do, put the life vests on, and we put the mask on and tighten it, and make sure you put it on yourself first before helping others.
Exactly.
There you go.
Cool. And you're really enjoying that. You've done some radiology.
I did, yeah.
before?
Prior to that, I did retired military, and then I went back to college for radiologic technology. Did that for 5 years, and then just for some reason decided I wanted to become a flight attendant, and turns out this is the career I just love the most, and
That's
don't
awesome.
see myself doing anything else.
Very cool. Paul?
I was an electrical engineer for an aerospace company for many, many, many years, and also had a little stint where I had a respiratory therapy license, so just to do 2 different things. But for things that we do, actually, backpacking, surprise, surprise, is one of the bigger things that we do when we had some time, if we're not working out or hiking around the city.
Nice.
We just quit our jobs at the end of January.
Woohoo!
And so after, 39 years in the aerospace industry and then 3 years in insurance, I'm thinking this is going to be my retirement.
Yeah.
But I'm using the trail too to figure out, what else we want to do. I want to have the opportunity to give back to the trail, or give back to some kind of, maybe the Arizona Trail if we're back in Arizona. We're just, right now we're trying to figure things out, what we want to do next, and where to live, because we sold our house, so we are homeless, and we just have the flexibility, to figure things out for that.
That's a great position to be in. I mean, everything is open to you.
Exactly.
Who knows what'll happen?
Right, exactly. Our employers have hit us up to want to come. They want us to come back in. And I think it was even a couple nights ago. I was thinking, do I even want to do? I mean, things might change in 6 months.
It's a time versus money thing.
Yeah.
Maybe a part-time contractor or something.
Or something completely different, like doing trail maintenance or working for the Parks Department. Who knows?
That would be fun to do some trail maintenance.
What's your TikTok info?
Oh, okay, so if you want to follow me on TikTok, I am fly_with_Tom, and for some reason my TikTok videos have taken off, and join and come along.
So therefore your trail name, because you are TikTok famous.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah.
How about you?
I have an Instagram at Scamperland, so that's SKAEMPFER, like my name, Land, LAND, all one word.
Okay, great. You guys?
Well, we were using Hoblin Hikers for our YouTube, but it's really just for family and friends, so it's nothing great. I don't know that it's anyone would want to follow itself, but
You never know. There might be people who just connect with you as a couple.
Subscribed.
Yes, I'm thinking we're not videographers or anything.
Well, I know when we started researching, doing the Appalachian Trail, and we were watching videos, we weren't looking for anything put together well. We were looking for information, so it doesn't matter really how you cobble it together.
Underdog was saying the same thing. He was saying, I don't do anything with my videos, and do other walk-bys. And
So Hoblin Hikers.
Hoblin Hikers.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
I'm good. I don't know why I feel like just being incognito this time. Oh wait, are you filming?
I'm filming.
Oh, so we can.